In this video, I will be sharing with you the common real estate scams that affect seniors, okay, and how you can actually avoid them. So unfortunately, there are real estate scams out there, right? And many of them target seniors because they feel that they are an easy target. And so let's explore why seniors are targeted deeper, okay? So older homeowners are often targeted because they may own their homes outright, or they have significant equity in the home, right? Money. They may be planning a move, downsizing, or estate transition. They may be trusting of professionals and authority figures, people who are pretending to be authority figures, okay? And seniors may feel pressured by time, health, or family discussions, so they may feel rushed, and scammers like to create a sense of urgency so that you act without thinking much. So scammers look for moments of transition, not just because of age, by the way, okay? Anyone can be susceptible to scams, but they want, again, to create urgency. So here are some red flags to watch out for, okay? So first off, the pressure to act now or risk losing money, right? That's what scammers do. Any requests for upfront fees before services are delivered. Unsolicited calls, emails, texts, or door knocking offers. Refusal to provide written details or credentials, right? The scammer doesn't provide credentials that state who they are and who they work for. And scammers could request to keep transactions confidential, right? Don't tell people you know about what we're doing. Okay, so a rule of thumb is legitimate professionals welcome questions, okay? Realtors welcome questions. Scammers rush you so that you feel like you have to make a move ASAP, okay? So here are some common real estate scams that target seniors. Now, first one is fake home buyer or investor scams, okay? Offers that are far above or below market value, request fees to secure the buyer, right? Pay a fee and we'll give you this home buyer. And they disappear after the money or personal information is provided. Poof, they're gone. Sometimes we see this with shady contractors, okay? They ask for a deposit and then they might do a little bit of work and then they disappear. Second one is foreclosure or distress relief scams, okay? Promises to save your home for a small fee. They ask you to sign over the deed temporarily. They claim government affiliation, okay? So how do you avoid? Well, never sign documents you don't fully understand. Always seek legal or professional review. Third one is home repair or renovation scams. I kind of mentioned this earlier about, shady contractors, okay? These door-to-door contractors offering discounts, okay? Oh, we're doing work in your neighborhood. No, they're not, okay? They request large upfront payments, right? A deposit that's huge. And they do incomplete or poor quality work. Shady contractors, that's a scam, okay? Always use licensed, insured contractors and never pay upfront in full. Never do that, okay? So, number 4, title and deed fraud. This one's common as well. Someone illegally transfers home ownership, and it's often discovered during the refinance or sale. Something happened. Oh my gosh, what happened, right? So how to avoid? Well, monitor property records and consider title monitoring services. Okay. Number 5, rental and lease back scams. These are offers to let you stay in your home after selling. The rent terms change unexpectedly out of the blue, and you have the risk of eviction later on. So how do you avoid this scam? Well, leaseback agreements should always be reviewed by professionals, okay? Real estate attorney, okay? Number 6, fake real estate professionals. They're out there. I'm sorry, they're out there. Okay, they're unlicensed or they even impersonate agents, realtors, real estate agents. They have no brokerage affiliation, meaning they have no affiliation with an office, and they push off-market deals only, okay, scam. Now, how to avoid? Well, verify licensing and confirm their brokerage information independently. Make sure that they actually work for an office. So how do you protect yourself and your home? Well, here's some smart protection strategies, okay? Always involve a trusted real estate professional, one that you verified. Always get second opinions on major decisions. Don't rush. Always include a family member or advisor in discussions, and take time. Pressure is a warning sign that it's a scam. Now, questions you should always ask. Can I see this in writing? What are all the costs involved? Who benefits from this transaction? And what happens if I say no? These are questions to ask, okay? Your home represents security, memories, and financial stability. You deserve clear information, honest guidance, and time to make informed decisions. Education is your strongest protection. Okay, so I hope you found this video valuable. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. All right, let me know what you thought about this. Otherwise, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll see you on the next one.